Hey everyone, it's Maddie from Top Rope Squishy. We are here again to talk about wrestling. We're going to be covering AEW and some Terminus. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce to y'all one of my favorite people, Mr. Trey D. We love wrestling. The reason why I say he's one of my favorite people is because I love the indies. And if it wouldn't have been for Trey, I would know nothing about the indies. I didn't know they existed. I didn't know what that was. And he gave me a chance when I didn't know anything about anything. So I appreciate you, man. How are you doing? Welcome.
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me on to talk about All Elite Wrestling. Let's have a great show.
Your favorite wrestling company. All right. Trey is for the wrestlers. So in case y'all didn't know. Oh, and since we're going to be talking about All Elite, I got my CD. And since I was one of the first, I guess it was 300 people that ordered, you get this awesome poster. So I'll be putting that up. I don't think I'm going to open the CD, though. I think I'm going to keep it closed. I'll probably just get the digital version also. But yeah, that's that. So before we move on, links are in the description. If you don't already follow We Love Wrestling, what the hell are you doing? The best freaking interviews, wrestler interviews happen on the We Love Wrestling site. So make sure that you tune in.
Half of them. That's why she's saying that.
I didn't even mention myself.
Just saying.
You just saying. I appreciate you, Trey. Courtney says hello. Everybody says hello in the chat. Listen, AEW disappointed me yesterday. There's a lot to talk about, but I want to focus on a few things only. Because quite frankly, I'm kind of sick and tired of what they're doing to my men, Santana and Ortiz. You know, I knew that if they didn't win, that it was going to be Redragon and the Young Bucks. And the Young Bucks haven't been put into the second slot. But as soon as they won, I'm like, oh, this is an all elite situation here. This is not even, here we go again with Santana and Ortiz. I don't know if y'all see me on Twitter today, but I have just been like, I forgot. Like, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not going to talk about Proud and Powerful getting belts. No mas. Jay, what are your thoughts? Tell me what you're thinking, because your face.
Are we talking about the Battle Royal? Or are we talking about Pride and Powerful not getting Santana and Ortiz? I ain't gonna call them that. We talking about them not getting a shot, or what are we talking about here?
Yeah, that them not getting their shot. The Battle Royale was great. There's a lot of technical wrestling and stuff going on in there. It was fun, but
like you be telling me, let's keep an open mind. They still got. They got another battle royal, casino battle royal. Makes no sense to me. They might get that slot, but hey, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I just don't see it happening because clearly now that Redragon won, and there's like this problem within the elite, which I hope they break up because I'm so done with the elite. But anyhow, it's clear that the Young Bucks are going to be the ones to challenge, to be the second team to go up against Jurassic Express.
What they're going to have the Young Bucks and Redragon have issues to where Jurassic Express wins, and then, have Santana Ortiz win after that? Or you think they're going to get the belts to one of them two?
No, I do not believe Jurassic Express is dropping their belts. No, I believe that's what's going to happen. They're going to cause Redragon and Young Bucks are going to cause each other to lose because they're going to have some shit going on in the ring against each other because they really don't like each other. Kayfabe, but and the Jurassic Express is going to retain, and then maybe and I don't even want to say it because I'm just so like tired already of saying it, but maybe Santana and Ortiz will get belts, but we'll see. Whatever. But that's how I feel about it. I walked away. I was watching it, and when Ortiz got thrown out, I put my pen down. I'm like, what the fuck? because I saw Santana and Ortiz standing together at the end in the ring. And when Ortiz went out, I was like, okay, Santana's still good. He's there. And they were going back and forth. And I'm like, oh no. I saw the person coming. I'm like, oh no. And when he got kicked out, I was like, I'm done. I went to the kitchen. I didn't watch the rest of the match. I ain't even kidding. I did not watch the rest of the match. I walked to the kitchen. I went to get me a snack. I was like, fuck it. Because Santana Ortiz is not moving on. So I don't care. Like, I just became.
That's why
invested.
I'm here. Because I watched the match. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? You had at the beginning of the Battle Royal, you know, the Butcher was getting over. You know, he had his ways going out there. And I was like, the Butcher doing his thing. But then he got eliminated quick. And I was like, wait a minute. Why did the Butcher get all that shine to get eliminated quick? All right. Neither here or there. So, you know, we keep going. Private Party, out of there. The little Matt Hardy thing going. 2.0, get him out of there.
Yes.
Who else? Then, you know, let's go to the end. So, like you said, when Santana and Trent got in the ring and the crowd got up, in my head, it was going, fight forever.
Yes.
Fight forever. You know, they did their thing. They got eliminated. I was like, I feel you. I was like, all right. We gonna, this is what we doing? Okay. Then, you know, you had I think somebody did a lariat and then an apron kick. So you get to the end, 3 people. Kyle O'Reilly, he's like, go ahead, Nick, throw John Silver out. And then he throws him out and everything. And, you know, Young Bucks come down because they mad. They got, you know, played in the situation. Yes. Then Paige come out. And, you know, Red Dragon, Redragon attacked Paige on Rampage, I believe. So he beat him up. Then Adam Cole came out. They did their thing. Then it was story time with Adam Page, baby.
Yes, that I did watch. That was cool.
So also, I do want to say shout out to Ring of Honor.
Yes.
If you know, you know, but shout out to Ring of Honor because, yeah, all right. This is what they, okay, yeah, all right. But what else you want to talk about?
Yeah, what were you gonna say? Shout out to Ring of Honor because
this is like a rebirth from what they was doing in like 2017 in the late 2010s and everything. So, you know, everything that's going on. So shout out to that. If you don't know about that, go watch some of them old Ring of Honor shows because all the players are in play right now.
And there's nothing new under the sun. You know, new companies get it from companies that have been doing this for a long time. So,
oh yeah, and these people ain't touched in a while. So, you know, it's like years away from you. Hey, let's get it in.
Yes. We have to cover the Pac and Penta versus Malachi Black and Brody King, or Satana, which Satana, for you guys who don't know Spanish, Satana is devil. I call them the House of the Devil because have you guys seen their tats? It's really dark shit on their body. Anyway, I'll take it to a whole nother place. But Buddy Matthews showed up. And everybody thought that Malachi and Buddy Matthews were gonna, you know, bump heads, but it turns out
too long. He waited too long for me to believe that. He would have kicked him off top, but when he stopped and walked over to him, I was like, "Here comes the swerve."
Yep, it happened. It happened. So he's part of House of Black now. Now they're a trio. Courtney, another WWE reject.
Damn, why you gotta be a reject?
Courtney's funny.
That's messed up. First off, Buddy Matthews is one. I've seen his work. Him and Cedric Alexander had some player matches over there in WWE. Him and now Malachi Black has some good matches over there. What he's been doing on the indie since before signing in, like after his WWE runs, been great. My only thing is they got a lot of people on that roster, man, and it's like I don't know how you work everybody because you're getting a lot of people and a lot of people are deserving, but it's a lot of people over there. But
it's a lot.
Buddy Matthews, I mean, he's like if he's not a first rounder to people, he's a second round pick. So somebody got to move out the way for him. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, the thing with the new people that they're bringing in is that they're not new people. Like, these are people that have been in the industry for so long and have built a name for themselves. You're bringing in people who are already established and are coming in with that champion status already. And so you already have all these people on your roster that now are going to have to take a back seat to the people that you're just bringing in. And I personally, even though I loved that they brought Keith Lee in, I love that they brought Mercedes in, I would never like take those back. But I feel that they have to make a stop. I think it's too much already. I really do agree that the roster is way too crowded. And unless they're going to make another set of belts, like a trios faction belt or something else, I don't see how everyone's going to get their shine. So it's going to be some angry people in the next year or two, because, you know, at the end of the day, being a champion really changes your career. So whether it's kayfabe or not. So we'll see what happens. Not surprised that Jade Cargill beat the bunny. Props to Jade Cargill, looking like a superwoman every single time. I want to be Jade Cargill when I grow up.
Hey, everybody watching, I want you to cut this clip. Hi, Jade. Just just tweet.
Just send that. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Jade. I love what you're doing. How you doing? Keep doing your thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna send that to you, and I'm gonna put it on social media and tag her. Jade's phenomenal, and I've said this before. She's a set woman. She's a rich woman. She doesn't need wrestling, and she's doing this because she loves it. And so this is this is a year now that she's been wrestling. So can you imagine her in another year? Like, she's training under Bryan Danielson right now. Like, she's training with the right people, and her evolution shows on every match. I hope to see longer matches from her in the future, but I'm loving what she's doing. She's killing everybody, as she should. May she reign as a TBS champion for a long, 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 long time. I do not, as much as I like Ty Conti, want to see her beat Jade at Revolution. I would not be happy with that. So let's just make
hold
that.
on, time out. You really think Ty gonna beat Jade at Revolution?
No.
Okay.
But
I was just say, you even got that thought in your head.
But I have to say, I also didn't think that Santana and Ortiz were gonna be losers last night. So I've been wrong a lot lately.
Okay. Okay. Squishtradamus. Name me Ty Conti's last 3 matches.
I can't. Weren't they on Dark?
She's not winning. Okay, let's go.
It's gonna be a good match though, because both of these ladies have a crazy pump kick, and they're brutal. Like, they're pretty fierce. So yes, Jade has a lot more stature and body when it comes to Ty, but I still feel it's going to be a pretty good match. Plus, it's a pay-per-view match, so it's going to be longer and more brutal. I'm looking forward to it, but I definitely
Jade gonna whoop that girl ass.
She is. I think so. She gonna get jaded. Anyhow, Ricky Starks and number 10 went for the FTW belt. He won with a spear. I thought he was gonna Rochambeau him, but maybe he couldn't pick him up. Woo! I love Ricky Starks. Absolute Ricky Starks. Here's my thing with the FTW belt, and I've actually discussed this with the other half of Top Rope Squishy, which is Top Rope Tone. We think the FTW belt should be entered into some kind of a tournament of some sort to give it some kind of meaning and turn it into a hardcore belt where anytime it's defended, it's a hardcore match, to make it something that people actually want to tune into and actually care about. Because I could care less about that FTW necklace. I just don't care for it. I know that when Taz had it in his days, it was a big deal, but that's because he made it a big deal. But in AEW, it hasn't really been used in the same way, and it kind of just passed on from one team member to the other. It just went from Brian Cage to Ricky Starks, and I feel like if they do something like that, like a tournament, put some weight behind it, then maybe people will be invested. But as far as it goes, I'm not. But anyway, Ricky Starks moves on to the ladder match, which is crazy because he is up against Hobbs, Wardlow, and Keith Lee. He gonna get killed in there. This was big, meaty men all the way. And now you got Ricky Starks. They put a meme up on Twitter where it was like these 3 huge guys and this little tiny dude representing Ricky Starks. And that's exactly how I feel about
You
that.
still got, 3 more people to go into that. And we just can't skip over the FTW comment. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about the belt.
Let's talk about it.
They told us week 1 already that it's not gonna mean anything in AEW. Taz said no one's gonna recognize this belt, so this is my belt. You know, he gave the whole spiel the first week it came out. So yeah, that's why it's not gonna be, even if they do a tournament for it, that title doesn't mean anything. Like, even if you do a tournament for that championship right now, I don't care.
You wouldn't be invested?
No, Ricky Starks need to be TNT champion. Like, he had the issue when Darby was the TNT champ. Maybe Ricky Starks win this match. I mean, if you want to put somebody over and not let like Keith Lee win coming in, start building Ricky Starks some more. Because I mean, the man just carrying around that championship, and he is money on the mic and in the ring. I mean, start moving with him. Him and Sammy Guevara could have a fire match.
I agree with everything you said. Ricky Starks will make a phenomenal champion, a TNT champion. He got me the first day he came to AEW when he challenged Cody for the TNT champion. I had never seen him before. As you know, I had been out of wrestling for a while, so I had heard of him, but I had never seen him before. And he comes out, and I was just like, I don't know who the fuck this is, but whoever he is, please sign him because he is great. I love his character. I love, the way he is in the ring. You can tell he's really confident.
My man dropped the NWA National Championship and bet on himself to go sign at AEW. So, I mean, he was killing on the indie scene. So, I mean, come on now.
Yes. And you know what? He's recovered from his neck injury. It is time. If this is not going to be Keith Lee's belt, because that is what I think is probably going to happen. Keith Lee might end up taking this and beating Sammy for it. But if that is not what happens, then I would be extremely happy with Ricky Starks becoming the TNT champion. He should have been a champion a long time ago, in my opinion. But I stopped rooting for him like the same way that I'm doing now for Proud and Powerful, because even though I like them and I support them, I just lose all hope. So we'll see. No, I'm not going to stop rooting for them, but I'm not going to be like, he's going to get the belt. This is definitely going to be for Ricky State. Look, I don't want to be wrong again. So hopefully this would be great for him. Otherwise, I have no clue. There was one more match. It was the last match. It was the main event, actually. And it was Garcia versus Danielson. I really like Danielson. I think that he grew on me. The first match that he did in AEW, I was like, oh, he's okay. I don't know what people see in him, right? But then, because remember, I didn't know him from before AEW. I've heard of him, but I like to not go and look people up. If I know they're going to debut at AEW, or I know they're going to have a match over there, I like to see what they bring there first and then go backwards. I don't, because I don't like to hype myself up, because sometimes they're so much better in the indies and then they come to a promotion and they kind of like, some of that gets squashed. But I was very impressed with Bryan Danielson with like his second match and on. I think it was cool that they gave Daniel Garcia some light to main event on Dynamite against Danielson is a big fucking deal for his career. He's a young dude. He did great. Garcia was one that I didn't like. I didn't like Garcia. I don't give a fuck about 2.0.
I'm going to give you a clip that'll blow the internet up. All right. I'm going to give you a snippet that will blow the internet up.
Is it a snippet I can share?
Yeah, it's Black History Month. Why is Garcia in the main event against Brian Danielson, and Lee Moriarty couldn't get that same shine? That's just some of the little stuff we talking about with AEW. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
No, it's
clip that and everybody gonna.
Well, we live, and you know what? That's a legitimate question. It really is a legitimate question. I mean, if this is Black History Month and you're supporting Black History Month and this is supposed to be a main event, why couldn't Lee Moriarty be main eventing? Did Lee have a match against Brian
last week? Yeah, it was in the first hour, about the third match. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So, but yes, I agree with you. However, to me, it fell short as a main event match.
Because they went right into Moxley coming out. Because 2.0 came and attacked them, and then Moxley came out. Then they hyped they match at Revolution, and I was like, "That's really what y'all had that match in the main event for, to hype that match at the end."
Yep, because that's what I wrote. This leads into Danielson versus Mox at Revolution. That's literally what I wrote, and that's exactly what it is. And I mean, I'm all for that match, but this to me was a waste of time. It was a great match, shouldn't have been a main event. Period. So there you go. We got for Rampage Andrade El Idolo going up against Sammy for the TNT belt. Who keeps it?
That's worth watching because both of them gonna put in. I don't know what else is going on Rampage.
Me either. That's the only thing I have so far.
But I got to ask you, Maddie, do you think we gonna get Thunder Rosa and Martinez in a tag team against
Hell yes.
Baker and
Hater? Yes.
Okay.
Hell yes. So I actually said that like a few weeks ago when Thunder had her match against Mercedes, the no DQ match. When it was going down the way that it was going down, I turned and I looked at Tone and I was like, we're getting Mercedes and Thunder versus Baker and Hater. I'm not worthy. Like, I was just like, that is a dream for me, a dream match. So yes, I really do think we're going to get it. Hopefully, maybe in the next Rampage. It has to be before Revolution.
When she attacked her, I was like, dang, I thought Mercedes would be the person to come in and help Thunder Rosa out. And I was like, some type of way we got to twist this so they tag up. So, is it going to be on Dynamite next week or Rampage?
Probably Rampage. It's probably going to be on Rampage, I feel.
You got to do it on Dynamite because the championship match is on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So, you got to do it on Dynamite so they can rest on Rampage.
Oh, that's true.
Let's go.
That's true. Although if they record it on Wednesday, which they do record Rampage on Wednesday sometimes, then they'll be fine.
I think, probably.
Yeah, because when I went to Dynamite last year, they did the Rampage matches right after Dynamite went off. So it could be. So I really hope we see it though, because if not, I'll fuck it. Do you
watch Rampage at 10 p.m. on Fridays?
I watch it sometimes the next morning.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you why. I used to watch it prior to getting a dog. 10 p.m. is legitimately his last walk of the night. And so since me and Tone watch it together and I DVR it, but you can't start watching a show that's currently recording. At least it doesn't work for me. Every time I try to watch something while it's recording, try to go to the beginning, it doesn't work. So
who is your service with?
Comcast, Xfinity. I have Sling TV though. I do not have Comcast cable. I don't have cable. I don't do cable. It's a ripoff. It's a ripoff. Yeah. My bad, Maddie, my bad. Yeah, no. But yeah, I think Sammy's gonna retain between Andrade and him, and I think though that match is gonna be ridiculous because both of these guys are daredevils, and I love Andrade's wrestling. Andrade is fucking phenomenal too. He doesn't get, I think, the amount of respect that he deserves when it comes to that skill level that man has. Every time I see him in the ring, I'm like,
he been
yo,
with
you
all
don't.
these since like July. What he had like 4 matches.
No, and like him and Pac's matches have been one of the best matches I've seen in like the last few months. It's just I'm down for any Andrade match. Any Andrade match. If you stick him in a match, I'm in for it. So that's that. Now, we got to talk about real quick Terminus, which is tonight at 8 p.m. Soon, Terminus 2. It's going to be on Fight TV. And there's a couple of people from AEW that are also there, but there's a couple of matches like Killer Kate versus Queen Aminata, which I'm very excited to see. But the main event has me so fucking happy because it's my dude Santana. And he's taking on the Ring of Honor champ, Jonathan Gresham. He's not going to win. Santana's not going to win. But it's going to be a really good match. What do you think? Do you think that Jonathan Gresham is going to retain?
Yes. You took the kayfabe out of me when you said so I can't even kayfabe into it. So yes, Jonathan Gresham will win.
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna show out though. I mean, people gonna see more what Santana can do than they see on AEW. So if you're not watching Terminus, you probably need to get into it.
You need to get into it. We got Liza Hall versus Serena Deeb. Liza or Lisa? Liza. Baron Black is on up against Jay Lethal.
Baron Black is like 0-49 in AEW. I think Jay Lethal's going to win. I'm sorry. I mean, this is the AEW live recap, so I'm just going off of what I've seen in the AEW. I think AEW is going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay Lethal's going to win.
Jay Lethal's definitely going to win. And Jay Lethal is not even AEW. He's NJPW, right? He's New Japan, right? Bullet Club? Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm right. Okay,
Who?
yes.
Who Bullet Club?
Jay. Isn't Jay Lethal Bullet Club?
No, don't do that. Hell no.
Hell no.
Jay Lethal ain't no type of Bullet Club. Ain't never been no type of Bullet Club.
He said, don't do that.
I don't like that.
That's why. Listen, my bad. That's why I asked. I was like, ain't he? But he is from New Japan Pro, though, right?
He's from Ring of Honor. He wrestled in New Japan, but he's from Ring of Honor.
There you go. And
all these people like was in Ring of Honor together for a while. Like if you get some of them, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it off of this, but yeah.
Courtney's telling me, don't do that, boo. She's like, don't do that, boo. Ring of Honor. I appreciate y'all for correcting me. Do understand that I'm still learning.
Who else we got on this Terminus card? You got any more? Oh, shout out to Alfonso. He gonna be there. I see him always at Black Wrestlers Matters.
Yes, he's in the 4-way with Trey Lamar, Leon Ruff, and Chris Sabian.
Shout out to Leon Ruff. You know, he out there doing this thing. He been having some killer matches in GCW. Trey Lamar, the OWA heavyweight champion over there, Ohio Wrestling Alliance. And who's the fourth one?
Chris Sabian.
Chris Sabian, one half one of the machine guns. I mean, I don't know who's gonna probably.
Yeah, who's gonna win, right?
Probably Chris Sabian. Yeah. Chris Sabian. Shawn Michaels' little cousin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ain't it him? I think he's Shawn Michaels' cousin, not Alex Shelley. I think it's Chris Sabian.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Let me make that note because now I'm curious. We also have Adam Priest versus Invictus Cash.
Got no comment on that match. I'll see it when it comes on.
Okay. I don't know who Invictus is. So we got Davey Richards versus Shane Strickland.
Team Ambition against Swerve.
I obviously I went for Shane. I was like, Swerve gotta win.
You got Swerve coming for that. You feel me?
Yep. And you got, like I said, Lisa Hall versus Serena. I got Serena. Killer Kate versus Queen Amanada. I got Queen Amanada. What about you? Who you got for Lisa Hall versus Serena? You said all the AEW people are winning.
She gonna win next match.
She gonna win. Killer Kate versus Queen Amanada. That's a good one. I don't think this is the first time they've gone up against each other either.
It's not. I think people know Killer Kate for this style because she's been at different indie promotions that do stuff like this, like CFU and Paradigm. Queen Amanada has not been there, but she has trained in Japan. She does hit very hard. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody says that.
She hit me in my back, jokingly. And I felt that shit.
Really?
Yeah, like I felt that shit. Shimmer 2020 during the pandemic, she hit my back, and I was like, "Oh."
Can I have my love?
Away, and I was like, "Oh, okay." She didn't even hit me that hard, but yeah, I felt that shit. So I want to see Amanada do her thing.
Yes.
Open up some eyes and people see what all she can do. So
yes,
it's gonna be a good match.
Don't sleep on the queen. We got Kevin Blackwood and Daniel Garcia going up against Joe Keys and Dante Caballero. I just picked Kevin Blackwood and Daniel Garcia because I don't know who Joe Keys and Dante Caballero is. I went with what I know.
They go crazy, but I would probably want to see Blackwood and Garcia win.
So, and that's it. We already established that Jay Lethal is beating Baron Black. So that's the lineup for Terminus. Y'all should check it out tonight.
Who hasn't beaten him? Who
hasn't beaten Baron Black?
He's 0-48.
And he is not bad. He is not bad in the ring. It sucks. I hope he gets, he stops being a jobber soon.
Maybe he'll win next week on Dark Elevation to end Black History Month.
Look at the guy. Courtney wants to know if you're getting the quick fast 10. Hell yeah, he's getting them. Every guest has to go through that.
I don't answer questions.
I don't care. You're gonna answer.
You be trying to get personal with these fast 10, and I don't do the fast 10 to get personal with people. Nah, we ain't doing answer. That, man.
Yes, we are.
I'm taking over the show. Nope. The Rocker Stone Cold.
No.
Nah.
Boom! Quick fast 10. So I'm just gonna warn the people in the room. I probably am gonna get hardly any answers to these, and I was pretty sure of it when I was writing them down. Like, he's not gonna respond to this. He's gonna skip on that. He's gonna say hell no to this one. So we're just gonna do them. I need a buzzer bell when it goes every time somebody doesn't respond or tells me skip or next or no. So you ready? Should I lean in like you do?
So you, man, I'm not answering these shits.
It's time for the hot seat. He says we love you, Trey. So you gotta answer.
We love wrestling. We love you. If I love it, you love it. We all got love. Shout out.
Yes. Here we go. It's 10 questions real fast. You can meet one or the other. Okay? Here we go. Android or Apple?
Apple.
Oh. Rather attend an indie wrestling show or a big promotion show?
What big promotion is it? What show is it?
Either one, WWE or AEW. It could be
Indie.
either one. Indie. You like to be on time or be fashionably late?
15 minutes early.
Oh.
Not for podcasting, though.
Not for podcasting. Thunder Rosa or Savannah Evans?
Next question.
I knew it. Fuck. I thought if I sneaked it in there.
Yo.
Didn't even think about it. You just said next question. All right. I think I know the answer to that one, but we're gonna keep it quiet. Pizza or cheeseburgers?
Shrimp.
Honk. That's not part of the question.
Oh,
He said shrimp, y'all.
Pizza or cheeseburgers? Yeah, cheeseburgers. Yeah, cheeseburgers. Did she freeze? Uh-oh. Am I still here? Or is Maddie froze?
Yeah, we're still here. I had a little bit of a drop on my connection, y'all. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
So pizza or cheeseburgers?
Cheeseburgers.
No, don't run. I was like, he gonna leave. He gonna use it as an excuse.
Cheeseburgers, you did.
Cheeseburgers. Save money or invest money?
Let's invest it. Let's make more money. Damn. All right, this is the fast 10. So she just asked me, do you want to save money or invest money? I said invest money because her stuff froze, you know what I'm saying? Because if you got money, I feel like you got to make more money. It's no reason to just save it, invest some of that stuff. When she come back, she can take it. Oh, she back. Okay.
I'm back. I agree with you. Invest money. Here's the next one. I've asked this one to other people before. Hot and sweaty or clean and showered?
What are you talking about?
That depends on you.
Clean and showered. What type of shit you on? You can have both in some situations, but what type of shit you on, Maddie?
I'll leave it up to the people. I always like to see people's faces because I'm like, what do they think I'm talking about?
Hold on. Courtney, invest in what? You may want to do research for yourself. I never tell people what to invest in, you know what I'm saying? But if you're going to invest, just make sure you're in it for the long run. Don't try to invest and go in and get right back out. All right.
And I agree with Trey on that. No Neck Bone Tone also does investment. And he also says, do it for the long run. Some people just want that fast, quick money, and it don't work that way. All right. When it comes to kids, beat their ass or put them on timeout when they do something wrong?
I'm not giving out my parenting tips, but you know what I'm saying? You got to handle situations the way you handle them.
He's like, my kid season.
I grew up in a beat that ass territory, but if your kids are good, you don't have to beat that ass like that. Beat that ass like that. So I
agree with you.
I haven't been in this situation in a while, so
lucky. Good for you. I also came from a beat that ass household, so I don't know. I probably would take a different approach as well, depending on the kid. Here we go. We got two more. Afterlife is real, or this is all there is?
Nothing so far in this life is proven to me that it's real. So, I don't know how I really should go into that because I could go real deep with it. So, I'm gonna say the latter of what you said because you gotta believe in something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. You got to believe in something. I want to believe that this is not all there is, but we'll see. And the last one is easy. Ice cream or cookies?
Yogurt. custard.
What flavor? What flavor?
Just give me the vanilla. I'll put sprinkles and stuff on it. You feel me? Yeah, I'm simple. Probably ice cream though. I like some ice cream. Might go get some ice cream tonight. You dig? But she froze again. Yo, so you got Terminus coming up at 8 on Fight TV. Make sure you get on that and do it. Maddie will have her Squishstradamus predictions on Monday or Tuesday, like she always does. Maddie did not tell you, but look out. We just had Montezi, you know what I'm saying? We had a spotlight with him 2 years ago. We brought him back with Maddie and Down for the Count. That will drop tomorrow in the morning that you can listen. Also,
yeah, keep going. Tell everybody what you have going on, what you want, the way you tell other people to put themselves over. Where can people follow you? I mean, all of that
try to freeze like you was freezing.
Oh, that's what you were doing? I thought you were being pensive. I thought you were thinking. I'm like, he's deep in thought. Always.
Oh, put myself over.
Yeah.
Y'all get done with this. Go check Mia Friday, Women on Wednesday, 16-year-old out of Texas. We just dropped our Women on Wednesday on her. Go check out the week before we had Savannah Evans talking about Impact Wrestling. Also, I'm getting ready to do the lead-up run from GCW Diamond Cup. It's been a month since then, but we're going to talk about it now. Everything going on. Got some video aftermath with the people, and going to do a review for Black Wrestlers Matters and Fight Club Grapple. And next week, I won't tell you who's coming next week, but in the coming weeks, we got somebody you've seen on AEW. Just Face Sky Blue. Go on the Instagram page. You can see who that is. And other than that, man, like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. Click into that Montezi tomorrow. Suzette Victoria, also Black Fridays, new owner, promoter out of North Carolina, doing that thing. Maddie, get me off here before I just tell everything, because I got somebody, 2 people big coming. Maddie got a big interview coming before she got to go back to work too, but go ahead.
I do. Woo, how exciting.
Go check the Big Swole info from this weekend. I saw both of her return matches. Yeah.
Yes. Go do.
We may talk to Big Swole at a time. We've known Big Swole since like 2016. We may bring her on at a point, but let her get them indie matches under her belt. Then we will bring her in. I
love Swole. That is the show, people. Did you get all that? Please make sure, to go into the links in the description. All of the We Love Wrestling links are in there. Click in. I'm telling you, do yourself a favor. If you like hearing from wrestlers and you like to see what they're up to and what they're doing, We Love Wrestling is the site for that. People, that's the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody that was in the room, thank you, Trey, for coming on my show. I know how much you love talking about AEW.
I was ready to talk. Look, real life. Real life before you cut it off.
Well,
I had notes.
Look at that. You went in. I appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm saying? I was ready, you look like a jobber from Jericho, you know what I'm saying? Spin the man mask around, got the pin in the Ricky Starks did, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to go in, but we gonna get more into reviews because people say I'm at too many places not to talk about the wrestling and do the thing. So yeah, just look out for that. Subscribe to the podcast. Maddie's on there. Subscribe to all her stuff. Thank you, Top Real Squishy, for letting me come on. Thank you, everybody, for being here with us. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world. But right now, you're here with us. Now go watch Terminus. Go to the Black Wrestling Podcast, Hovio Fest 2, cracking on YouTube right now. If you don't know them boys, go check them out.
Go check them out. Go support, y'all. And that's the show. Love, peace, and wrestling, y'all.
It's takeover.
It's takeover time. That's a sweet belt, though. All right, y'all. Are you freezing again?
Yeah. Here's my free frozen pose.